Zuzana Jankajova, welcome. We go from Slovakia to the Dominican Republic to now Portugal. We've gone from confusion and loss to clarity. And we've gone from gold trader to golden, to psychic medium, and someone who's really helping a lot of people right now. So please welcome all over again. Thank you for coming on the show, and tell us your story. How do you go from being how do you go from all of that to all of this?
And thank you very much for invitation. I was exciting to have interview talk to you, and I would say, I would maybe start a little more far from now. I would say that when I was young child, I was truly very shy. And what was very weird, for example, when I was born, my mom told me that I didn't want to hug people. Or my family, they didn't know why. I was the first child in the family, yes. And I would say this was something that maybe as my gifts opened, now I have some insights and understanding what was happening. But I would say that for many, many years in my life, I would say I was very shy and I have a lot of like pain in myself. But I would say that maybe this period started in 2000 when we moved from Snina to Michalce in Slovakia. And then I would say started the very hard period for myself. And this was also inspiration later why I was looking always for solution. Why I feel so bad and sad, because I have a nice family, nice background. There is no like some reason that something bad was happening in my family, but still I was like crying for maybe 5 years very often. And also in Michalce, I would say some children was laughing at me. So I was very, very sensitive on the energy. And also, but I didn't know why, but when I was going between the people or at the school, I was feeling like not comfortable. I was feeling that I was thinking before that it is before I am shy and this is why, but now I'm realizing that I was very sensitive of the energy of people, and I felt this heaviness. So now it is totally, I would say, new understanding. It was not like mistake in myself. So I truly see how important is awareness about what is happening in our life, because I very often see, and I would say till now, I have around 500 people that I help to within our last 5 years that I'm having this work. And I truly see that when we get deeper guidance and clarity what is truly happening, it is much easier than it looks on top. But we don't have this guidance, understanding why, what is happening. Then we can get a lot of stress and a lot of, I would say, heavy energy that doesn't need to be there in our life. So,
God bless you.
Yes, thank you. So it was, I would say, first step to truly be happy and don't be always into fear and sad. Yes, it was some period of my life where in 16, I started to read a lot of motivational books. It was my first help because my parents are entrepreneurs and my father loved these motivational books. And in 2 years, I read around 68 books for 2 years, and it helped me because every time I was walking outside and somebody I watched that was smiling, and the feeling they smile, laugh at me, that something is bad with me. So it was a lot of different like traumas or these heavy energies, and it was for me hard to go outside. When I was going at middle school, gymnasium, I thought every time I need to have some music or make calls. So I had a lot big bills for my mobile because I was not able to feel okay just to walk between people.
Super, super, super duper extra sensory.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And I
Okay.
felt that it is because I am shy, because I am not enough. Yes. So I would take that it was about me, not being better. Yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
was much more, I would say, emotional for me from the
Mm-hmm.
perspective that, what is wrong with me? Yeah. This
Right.
is maybe the reason that it was so hard period. But these books, I would say, help me to decide I will be happy. I found a way to truly enjoy the life, be much more successful maybe than people I know, but truly find the true happiness. And I would say that this is the moment where my journey truly started, the first
Mm-hmm.
point.
Brilliant. I just have a question for you, for the people that are watching and listening. You talked about 68 books, and would you say that there's a top three that you could offer to people, that, or
Yeah,
ones
okay.
that you keep going back to?
My top one,
Mm-hmm.
this is the strongest, I would say, for me, is Brian Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name in the English, but Create Your Future.
Create your future. Uh-huh.
Yes, but I can check the official, because it was in my
Sure.
language,
Yeah, yeah.
Slovakia. Yes, so I just go how it is saying in English, but then I will check and let you know.
Thank you. Okay. But for
Yes, so
now,
this
create
is
your future. Sorry,
because
yes.
because I read like till now maybe more than 200 books for motivations. And this one, I would say, cover everything. This is for me
Mm-hmm.
most complex book, because other books, okay, there is something, but this one is the best one.
Right.
This is
Okay.
something that I'm coming back to.
Fantastic. That's like your Bible.
I would say, yes, I would say this book helped me to decide for the goals and it is possible, and to believe in myself.
Excellent, excellent. So this is at like 16 years old. You start reading all these books, and then what happened? How did you go from there to, well, you reprogrammed your brain, your mind, right? So what's the next step? What happens next?
Yeah, I would say that, but still,
Uh-huh.
okay, yes, this book helped me, because now I am walking outside and I am talking to myself, I will be successful. It is okay. Nothing bad is happening. And so it's like starting feeling better, at,
Mm-hmm.
at, at least at this conscious level of mind.
Sure.
Yes. But still, it was like always the effort. It was not natural.
Uh-huh.
Still, it wanted, I would say, the work. I try. I need to make some effort, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. Yes, so it helped me in some level, but
Mm-hmm.
deepest things, I would say, I didn't have tools
All
how
right.
to on deeper, but
Yeah.
I felt like much better. I stopped, I would say, to cry. I started enjoying myself, my life, and now I'm successful. I have my goals. I am prepared to truly and willing to do anything is, I would say, needed, and
Yes.
how long it is needed. But I will make my truly life, I would say, unique and happy. And this is the most from everything. Also in today's day,
Mm-hmm.
truly be willing to become yourself, no
Yeah.
matter what the life brings. Because
Yeah.
always the life brings you a situation that you need to heal, to understand, to process, or take some lessons. And then you are allowed to go to better part of your life.
Sure. So actually, I 100% agree with you. So I'm going to interject in your story for just a second and ask you, so when you experience something that doesn't feel good, how do you make your way around that? How do you see that and exit it?
Yeah, I would say that now it is for very, very nature, as I went through like a long journey on my spiritual path. So now it is, I just smile and I know that what good can happen now when I have this challenge in my life. Yes, so it is more like curiosity and excitement. What will come next? Okay, I'm looking for solution. So also I would say I am very determined and very focused on solution. What is the next step? What I can
Yes.
learn. So it is
Yes.
now, it is truly like I enjoy everything in my life. Now it
Yes.
is easy. Yeah, because I create this strength.
I love what you just said. That like for people listening, like that's that's the secret. It really is. It's really like, you know, feeling into what you're experiencing and pivoting and having that curiosity. I love that you say that. Like, oh, it's either like, oh my God, something really bad is happening to me. Nothing really happens to us. We're creating it all, right? So what did I just create? Oh, okay, all right, let's have fun with this. How can I? And it's really going back to like childlike curiosity and wonder, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love what you said. Okay, so let's get back to your story.
Okay. Yeah, and I would say that it takes like till my 25, 26, so many years. Yes, I was studying, I had economics university, and I was moving to Bratislava, main city in Slovakia. And I started like, I was financial analyst for many years and different, I would say, economics areas.
Can you just, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Can you just back up for a second? You said something before the economics university.
Yes, I was financial analyst.
Got you.
IBM. Yes,
okay.
Yes, like years.
Okay.
Yes, but I would say that I had like a lot of different jobs, like assistant, secretary, and call center. Because I would say what was interesting, that even I read different books, I work on myself, but still I would say like the life bring always some obstacles on my path. Because I really, till, for example, I was able to get the job at IBM. It was some dream for myself at that period of time.
Yeah.
And I would say it was successful on second attempt, but I needed to put like, I was sending like 1,000 CV to have this job and 10 other jobs in practice, yes, within few years. So, but I never stopped. I always, okay, it is hard, it is challenging, because it was not easy. Every time I was going financially, okay, now I'm on zero, I can create something, and my job was off.
Interesting.
So a lot of this, I would say, yes, I go, I believe, and down.
Yeah.
Yes. This is because I wasn't able to touch this subconscious level,
right?
The energy behind this.
Yes.
This opened to me awareness much later, and this is, I would say, the most secret that is important, because every hour setup inside from different point of levels, this is what creates the day, tomorrow, and next day. So then we need to go if we truly can transfer any area of our life.
Yeah, it's a work. It's a work. I mean, it's for what we're seeing now. So, you know, the conversation I've been having often, like especially these last few days, is like it's something that just happens like that, and it looks so easy. I mean, this is, you know, in so many motivational books, authors, whatever, all say the same thing. It was years in the making. There's a huge iceberg under the water that we don't see. We're just seeing the tip of Zuzana now. Like we're just seeing the tip, and it looks all easy peasy, whatever. But you've gone through a lot. But the thing is, you kept going through and kept going through. So that's bravo, brava.
Yeah, because I deserve better, I deserve more, and I am responsible for my life. If I will wait for something, it can come or maybe not. Yes, so I take responsibility with my hands for everything. Also, how my partner treats me, what came to me, how my clients, I would say, are coming to me. Yes, from the perspective I help clients or not, I am responsible. I have the energy, I have the patterns. So every time I make sessions for myself by myself.
Sure.
Fortunately, now I have open guidance, so I talk to God at 24/7. I can ask, I have the answer in seconds. So I
love that.
Amazing, and this is powerful. Yeah.
So, oh God, please, please take us there. So how did we make that step from like knowing all the stuff in theory, and then, you know, continuing to hit the same pattern, the same block, and then this divine consciousness and tapping into that, and like instant, how did you do that? Walk us through.
I would say the period when it started, I would say like almost all my life, I was trying to learn self-love, but true essence and self-acceptance. And as I, in that period, had a very heavy relationship with one man, so I was looking for some help because it wasn't very positive. Some parts, yes, but a lot of not. So again, after everything was quite okay, this was my pain relationship. Yes, and in that period, I met one man, and he was working with energies. And he later opened Angel University for 1 year.
Oh.
And I would say I was interesting. He called me, he wrote me the email if I want to come. Yes, so he take initiative. And
is this, pardon me, if I may ask, is this in Slovakia, in Bratislava?
Yes, it was in Slovakia. It was like, I think 2014, 16, something like that.
Wow. So there's an angel, sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. There's an Angel University in Bratislava?
It is no, it was only 1 year. It was open, and he then started to more focus on his private life.
Okay.
So it is not continuing. So I was lucky that time it was, yes, so it has to come.
Yes.
But what is interesting, I was thinking that it is something that I will learn about myself, yes, how to connect to myself. And I paid everything. I came on our first lesson, and he's talking about healing our body, working with our chakras. So it was for helping people. Yes, okay, but we will see what will happen. So it was not like intention, I'm going to learn how to heal. Yeah, but I would say I was interested also in these spiritual things, but it can help also myself to heal some emotions, energies.
Right.
I would say it was the base where I get the guidance how to harmonize our chakras, how to, I would say, how works angels, God, and this base.
Yeah.
And I would say we also was working how physically with some exercises.
Can I just interrupt you for a second? Pardon me. Just for anyone who doesn't know, because I assume that people know what chakras are. But for anyone who doesn't know and who's tuning into this, please can you explain?
Yeah, I will try. Okay, there are 7 central points of energies in our body. We have 7 chakras, and every chakra is aligned to some part of body or emotional situation in our life. So when, for example, we can't process some emotions, our chakra can stop a block, and it can cause then that we have some health issue also, and so. So it is like meridian point, something like that. I don't have like a dictionary, but from my perspective.
No, that's perfect. I think, just a basic description, because the word gets thrown around a lot, and so I just wanted a little, even that was perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, please.
Yeah. And I would say that in that period, I started meditate 1 hour a day for 1 year.
Okay.
And this helped me so much to heal my emotions. This was powerful. And I would say after this year, where I also got like, I'm not sure in English how it is saying, but when you are allowed from God or higher angels, that I am able to help and work with people with energies.
Yes. Interesting. Can I just back up for a second? Yes. Because again, it's a question for people listening and watching about meditation. You did 1 hour a day, and I know the profundity of meditation, but there's so much confusion around it. What was it for you? What would you go through?
Yeah, I would say, and this is good because almost every my client has misleading information about meditation. Because first point of meditation is, from my perspective, listen mantra and let go all your emotions, thoughts, everything come out. So I can be more clear, more lighter. So first goal is not being quiet. To let go, everything is in us. It is the first step.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I love that.
That was the period with my pain. Then I started to see how much pain I had in myself, how much scarcity, because I didn't see it, because from books I'm okay. Yes. So I would say I felt amazing that period, but this was the point that this hidden, I would say, emotion was coming up because of meditations. It also started, I would say that I started to more connect to myself, because every time till the moment I am very like analytical, logical. I do this with my mind, not with heart. I wasn't connected to myself for many years. And this was something that maybe the life wanted me to show with obstacles, that maybe I'm not listening myself. Because I could say the idea came to me that I had the goals, I had the, I would say, visualization how I want to be, but I never, I would say, was thinking who I am. Yes, but I am here. What is my purpose? So it was like new opening for me, new awareness about truly feel and see myself.
Right. So this is back in like 2016.
Yes, around 2016.
Okay. Awesome. All right, please.
And from that period, I would say I started being truly more confident and feeling better. And so I would say I left IBM because I felt that now is the time for a higher salary, because I would say everything I paid, my expenses was higher.
Right. Oh my gosh.
It was a complicated situation, and I had so many experiences, but still the salary was like for Slovakia, for Bratislava, very, very low.
Wow. At IBM. Wow.
Yes. In other countries, it is different story, but there it was challenging, because I would say in that period that I decided to go away from IBM, I didn't have paid my mortgage for flat and so for 3 months or 2 months. So it was like, I need a better job to survive, I would say. Yes, but this university helped me to truly believe myself. Don't be so afraid to new steps, because usually I long to wait till I am for 100%, 20%, 100%. Truly, I am prepared. I can go now.
Yes. So basically what you're saying is you took a leap of faith.
Yes.
And when, sorry, go on. I'm so excited about this.
It was much more interesting because I truly, I had the offer to go to Vienna, where I would have 5 times higher salary.
Yes.
It was like my dream. I would have my own team. I can be creative, but something interesting happening that I felt, but truly I want to live just in the office and work a whole day long.
Okay.
So I started to think, what is my path? And in that moment, I felt that I want to help people in some way, and just be in the financial, business, economic idea. I would say there I took courage in situation that I don't have paid my bills. Yes, and this was the start of gold, physical gold.
Excellent. Okay.
It was the way to help people, just in different, because as I had these different hard situations, and also I had some money in insurance and everything, and I wasn't able to pay just for 2-3 months, and they take all my money, and also I had extra debt for 6 months plus.
Oh boy.
And in that situation, if I would have some money in gold, I can go and pay. I can handle. But this truly, I would say this was my motivation to go to gold. So it can happen in heavy situation where people, because it can happen the life, yes, it is not always the easy, but when you have physical gold at home, it is yours.
Oh, goodness.
You can go to jewelry or something, and you will get the money. But it is better than jewelry like usual to be nice, and so because you will then get just some part of money. But when you buy investment gold for this pure 99.9% of purity, I get more money than I bought for it.
Sure, sure. Holy smokes, what a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
So in order to help yourself, you came up with that, knowing that that's really going to,
yes.
It makes a
But
lot of
my
sense.
own challenges open that this makes sense in that period.
Yes.
But what was interesting,
Yes.
that because I had some experience with Go during IBM and it was quite successful. I had some extra money. But as I finished my job at IBM, I wasn't successful. I would say no clients at all.
Aha.
But I know why. Because when you go work just on yourself as a business person, all your subconscious patterns are triggered and strengthened. This different situation. And this was the reason why I was like, what is happening? I need money. Yes, so I needed some support from my family because I wouldn't have money for food. Yes. It was I was a very challenging situation. And then after a few months, I met Juraj, my partner.
Yes.
And he also had in that period, I would say, the worst financial situation. He just in business, there was some situation, so he owes money and was sleeping on the bench for 2 weeks.
I read that, yeah.
In that period, after 1 month, we met.
Aha, interesting.
Yeah. And I would say this was the, I would say, reason how I started in some order to work with my subconscious, because my partner had some, I would say, backup from EFT, Siluan method. So we started to work on my fears.
Right. Oh, brilliant. So when I understand correctly, you guys, when you met, you're at the same vibration, same things going on, but you each had really brilliant tools and kind of sort of cross-reference to help each other like rise.
Yes.
By the sounds of it. Okay.
And in this moment, I would say, truly, as we started to work, because I had a lot of subconscious fears, because on the top, I felt much better, different way. And we start cleaned my apartment because I had so much old things from my high school, university, everything. As I cleaned the flat, clients start coming.
I'm just going to interrupt here and just reiterate that, like, that's such an important thing to do, that people really, it's like one of the secrets, like, clean your space, and everyone knows to do that. You clean your space, you clean your mind. However, it's you remind me to get on my own, because it has to be done, and I'm not surprised at anything that you just said. So you clean your space and the clients start to come. Carry on, please.
And before the client was coming up, why I was needed to clean up the flat, because it was May 2018. And we were in the situation with Juraj that we didn't have a lot of money. So his parents and my parents was sometimes giving us money for food. So we were truly like counting the cents to be able to, how many rolls if we are able to buy eggs. It was truly like a minimum, our minimum.
I know this story well. I went through that. I understand. I got you. And this is what brings you here today. But please, yes.
And this in this situation, my partner came with idea. Let's come live. I would say Slovakia. We can try different country very summer.
Yes.
This situation. Yes, and perfect. I am in Bratislava 10 years. Why not?
Let's go. Oh, I love that. Why not? That's the best answer to anything.
I truly felt in myself. It is time. It felt right.
Okay, so good. We're moving into the next stage of your life. So you're leaving stuff behind and walking into the unknown.
Exactly, because I sold my flat in Bratislava, but I had a lot of liabilities toward the flat, and family. So we decided for Dominican Republic. And we had, before the flying there, so we had bought the air ticket, one way, apartment for 2 months, and 1,000 euro. It was everything we had, and we
Oh,
moved.
wow. Oh, God, you're brave. I love this. I love a people leap of faith, really, really.
Yeah, I would say we had a lot of truly. I had so many stories also together. Also before he has also a lot of stories.
I believe you.
Yeah, and I would say it was exciting because we are going to Caribbean, yes. And the idea was that I will do this gold, physical gold, on distance. Yura helped me. I started to do YouTube about history, gold, economics, and this stuff. And truly, for 3 months, clients were coming more than in Slovakia.
Oh, wow. I love it. Excellent.
Yeah. No, but then it happened also. Awareness, the most powerful point, I would say, of my life.
Yeah.
Where it opened my gifts. And it was 1st January 2019, where happened 2 things. One thing, all my clients stopped. Every income has stopped.
Interesting.
The day.
Interesting.
And I got open the gift to talk to angels, souls, and God in one day.
Oh my God. Tell us, please. So what was that like, going from one moment to the next? How, what?
Yeah, I would say it was truly interesting. As I didn't have work with my clients, yes, now I had a lot of time. So it was like, I was curious what is happening. And I would say, be curious what will open. And so I was talking to them at first with angels, like 18 hours a day for 3 months.
Wow.
Understand traumas, emotions.
Wow.
They taught me how to heal on deeper level. And I started working myself, with my partner, my family.
Yes.
Those periods. And they guided me.
Yes.
And then I would say the biggest for me, but I decided that I am ready to work with people. My mom, she had for 3 years skin issues, and always she wasn't able to be healthy. We had one call from Caribbean. Within 30 minutes, I was guided what to do. And then after 1 week, she was healed.
Okay. Oh my God, this is brilliant. When you say you were guided, do you hear voices? Are you seeing images, sacred geometry? Say it again?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would say it is like my voice, but I hear. Yes, I listen. But I have also pictures. I have also feelings. I have, I would say, a lot of different gifts.
Sure. Brilliant.
Yeah, and I would say so. On one side, it was the most challenging year, 2019.
Yeah.
Because what opened next, not just financial issues, but also my problems with my partner opened. Our different like anger and different like situations, communication, no money. So it was like a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But I see that sometimes when we go deeper and we are in certain level, we were working, so truly like deeper subconscious levels that open will show up. Yes. So don't worry about this time. It means that you are far and you are truly quite close to go through deeper, bigger transformation in your life. So you just need to continue work on yourself.
Do you know what? This is so brilliant. If I may, just on a personal level, this is exactly like, this is me going through this right now, and the constant reminder is trust. Have faith. This is it. This is where all patterns break. And it's you know, you spoke to your guides for 18 months or 18 hours a day. I wouldn't say 18 hours a day I do it, but it's a constant thing, waking up in the morning, or, you know, whenever I'm walking through my day, it's like, okay, who's with me now, right? This is like, can you help me receive the help that I need, blah, 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 right? So it's, oh, wow, the resonance, this is so beautiful. So, okay, please. So you guys are having difficulty. And for people listening and watching right now, like, I can't agree with you more. Look inside yourself. It's not about them. They're just the trigger. I don't like that word, but they're the mirror that's showing you, right? And it's the opportunity, the curiosity, the wonder, instead of the like, it's your fault. It's really like, where am I? Who am I? What's she showing me? So you guys, you went through this period. How long did that last?
I think that 8 months.
Wow.
Quite, yeah, and it was like 8 months. Within this period, I earned like maybe 500 euro per total. So also for a few months, we were living, we needed to left our apartment because we didn't have paid our rent. So I was like few hours away from sleeping on the beach.
Wow. At least it was the beach, but wow.
Yes, it was, yes, better. But in the day we were going, I would say, to leave the keys from apartment, and she was asking where we are going, and we are saying we are going to the beach. So she said, let's come to the sister of the owner. If she has something for us, we got apartment for 3 weeks for free, and we paid just $10 for gas.
Oh God, how I love the universe. I love that.
It was extreme, but we got also the help. Then we met some other guy, and he provided for 3 months food for us because we didn't have money.
Everyone, like, oh wow, that's wonderful. Please carry on.
Okay. And I would say, but this was the also period when I started to, I would say, create my own techniques, method with guidance from God. And this is something that I work today also with these techniques. And after, I would say, these many months, that was hard, but we truly needed to work with everything in us, with my new method.
Yes.
But then we had big success, and I attracted new working offer, not within the spirituality, other one. And we attracted a lot of money within just for 3 weeks of work, and everything was awesome.
Yeah, brilliant. I love it. I love it. So that's like not related to the guidance. Well, it is actually, because you attracted that.
Yes, because I need to clear the subconscious blocks and heaviness, emotions, and truly learn how to appreciate things, even in these situations.
Yes.
Because you need to be in belief in good energy to attract good things.
Yes.
So it was also testing for us my new techniques. What will happen? Yes.
We say that one more time.
I would say it was like testing in some level of my techniques I created.
Yes.
And within a few months, we attracted like $20,000.
I love it. I love it. Well done, you. And for people listening, it's not about the money. The money is a result. And the abundance and all that stuff, it's a result of this. And would you say, Zuzana, that like a large part of the secret that's not talked about, or I think people are starting to speak about it a lot more now, but it's working with your emotions. It's really like coming to terms with actually, I am angry right now, or I am this right now. I am feeling that, because usually what we want to do is resist it and be like, no, positive thinking, blah, blah, blah. But that whole positive thinking movement has screwed up so many people, right? Because you can't. Sorry, go on.
I had this positive thinking. Yes.
Pardon me. Yes.
But we truly need to find the root cause.
Yeah.
Why it is coming to me? And it can be this life, it can be emotion, it can be like a mind, but it can be also, I would say, subconscious patterns. It can be energy, it can be generational blocks or past lives.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and do you see, so actually how much time do we have? Okay, good. So can we go through like one of your clients, like one of the clients that really stands at the front of your mind, like it was the best. Give us the best sort of shift that you've seen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have one client, and she was asking me if it is good period to get pregnant. And I said to her, in 1.5 years, not now. I didn't know why, but the information was clear. 1.5 years, it will be okay, because the relationship was starting shifting, because we were at first a relationship with his husband. So she felt much better. She had in that time 2 children. But I felt that now it is not good time. But she went with her mind, so within a few weeks she got pregnant. But then she had testing in health with doctors, and the baby had Down syndrome and other 4 health issues, like a lot of them.
Oh wow!
So then we started to work with baby unborn in the belly, and I started with through like different levels, and till the pregnancy, from 4 health issues or 5 it was, I'm not sure, but just 1 was during birth.
Okay.
We were able to heal the most of health issues, and now it is healthy boy.
I love it. I love it. I love this story. Oh my gosh, talk about like, okay, so actually, so what's happening there? I mean, I get it on a, on an energetic level, but please walk us through that, please, if you would.
Okay. I would say, so the most important, okay, when we want to create bigger change in our life, we need to go deeper. Subconscious level, unconscious level, past lives, and generational lines, our family, deeper things. This is the most important thing.
Yes.
It is usually hidden, but I am gifted. I know it in every moment, everything, which level we have to work, which year, which situation, heal, next one. Yes, so it is quite deep.
So goodness me, I've seen other people do that as well, and it's, so how would you, like, are you teaching this information? I mean, you've just told us everything that you've gone through to be able to be open to your gifts, and the big sort of sign on the wall is like, everyone's got these gifts, it's just a matter of tuning into them. So I know you've said your whole story, and I would love if you would just walk people through, because I think, and actually a large part of why I'm doing this and I decided to do this is because the more people who are talking about it, the more people that are opening up for their own innate abilities to turn back on. And I'm seeing, feeling, knowing of it, but for someone who's just is hearing you for the first time, can you just sort of walk them through, like walk us through like what someone can do if they're just hearing you now?
Yeah, I would say that the first step is to look at your life. Anywhere you are unhappy, you have negative energy, you have anger, those areas you need to focus first. Because life always give to you this you need to solve. So I would say it is about maybe awareness that, okay, I have life, maybe like project. Yes, there are areas I am happy, this maybe could be better, and this is bad from my perspective. So start with the bad one, because it is something, I would say, first realization is important. I can change it. Everything negative we can change. And it is my work. I need to take step. Maybe I know which step I can take. If not, I'm looking for help. It is important because it is truly about quality of your life. It is your life. what do you do, what is happening. And the biggest, I would say, gift, not just talking to God and helping people, but for me personal, the level of love, self-love, I am every day so full, excited, and this is the gift of life, to feel it every day. And
Love,
this is
self-love.
for everybody. And
Yes.
just feel, you usually people can imagine how amazing, powerful it can be.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Unconditional love, like truly, truly, without, you know, any sort of strings attached, it is so powerful. It's so powerful. And when you got that, you emanate, like you walk around shining like the sun. You become the sun, and it doesn't matter like if the sun's shining outside or not, because you become it. You really do. Well, you certainly radiate that. So the first step, and I love that. I love what you said is, you know, if I can bring it down to one word, is awareness. Like, and I think that's one of the things, people are like, oh, this is not good, I got to change it, I got to change it. Like, but we're not looking at why it's not good. It's just like instant, like, go, run, just run. And really what we need to do is stop and watch, right? Observe and observe in order to become aware. And it's not a one-day thing. It's not like, oh, I'm going to try that today and tomorrow it'll be better, or, you know, it's years of work. And not to deter anyone from doing it, but it takes, like, you really have to do the work. And then you really do realize that, as you said before, life is simple, but you have to,
it's worth it. And if you want, I would say, shorter way, I bring people direct solutions, yes, exact steps, because I have the answers, what truly is about the life and people situations, as I connect to everybody individually.
So you're like doing the work of Jesus. You're like, you're right. Yeah. Oh man. And I, you know, and I love to go back to this, is that, like, everyone has that gift. It wasn't just for him. It's not just for you. We all have that in every single cell of ours, in our DNA. It's there, right? And it's just a matter of turning on. And but you've really got to do the work. So can you just, before we wrap up and, you know, get all your information so people can contact you, can you give us one more story, please?
Yeah, I would say I was working with women, and I would say everything was hard for her. Like marriage, it was a lot of issues, financial, work, and she was like thinking about take her life.
Oh.
Yeah, and because she didn't see, I would say, hope, nothing, yes. And she saw me somewhere on Facebook. She wrote me and we had a session. And I would say after first sessions, she started felt differently, because I would say I know what the person, I would say, feel. I would say I understand, thanks to my gift, the whole situation in the moment. So I would say, give her the answer she needs, the way she needs, and it will process. And I have different tools, techniques that we process emotions and any level of things quickly. Yeah. So I would say I open in people, I would say this, I would say understanding and belief, and I would say understand the life and easement.
Right. So, and how is that a constant thing? So from what I understand and read, like you do life coaching, and or actually, if you would just let us know the services that you do and where people can find you. Let's do it that way.
I would say that I am medium, psychic, healer, and transformational coach and mentor.
Transformational coach and mentor.
Yeah, so I help people from health issues like cancer. I am able to heal cysts and different stuff, the relationship, different traumas, phobias, and also business blocks. It just maybe because I had an entrepreneur and he had a lot of, I would say, issues with his employees. And we were working with the boss, with the, I would say, owner, yes, few times, and all employees' issues was okay. Yes, because from us is going energy.
Sure.
So any level, I would say I'm able to help. And usually people came to me with the most challenging things. Yeah.
I've got a question actually, because I know, like, when I was working for somebody else, working in a crystal store, and people would come in and, you know, look for answers, you know, and they were like, I have a specific memory of a woman coming in and saying, you know, I need something for my boyfriend because blah, blah, blah. And I just looked at her and I said, sorry, my love, that's an inside job. Like, it's you, you know, we deal with you. So actually, if someone came to you like that, if she came to you, are you able to work on, like, do you work with his energy as well?
Yes, with
Okay,
anybody. When you
brilliant.
came to me, I would say I always ask if it is allowed, but never happened that I couldn't. And this is, I would say, the biggest, very important, what is coming to me. I had a client, and his niece, probably nephew probably, had epilepsy. But his parents was not open to this stuff. His aunt. And I was working with him, with her.
Okay.
And after 2 sessions, epilepsy stopped.
Brilliant.
So to me, it can come within anybody. It can be husband, family, friend.
Yeah. Now, can we just, of course, that makes a world of sense, because it's all energy and we're all intertwined, we're all connected. So, but that's not to say people don't need to work on their own stuff. And, you know, it's that part is still really important. But this is a beautiful story that, you know, parents don't believe.
Because I would say, from my perspective, the people that don't want this work, they need the most usually.
Yeah. That's really sort of closed off and guarded and whatnot. But oh, thank God for you, God's little angel doing her job, which is beautiful. Thank you. I have to say again, thank you for your service to humanity. This is like, I love it. I love it. And I'm so honored to be sat here, you know, and doing this interview with you. So before we wrap up, please tell everyone where they can find you, how they can find you, your website or Facebook or whatever, please.
Yeah, so I'm on Facebook, Zuzana Jankajova.
Which we'll put in the description box. I'll put everything.
On LinkedIn and on YouTube, in smaller one. And I have the website, www.zuzanajankajova.com.
Brilliant.
And I offer to people first call if you want to know more information or just some talk, so people can for free book the call. And then I have coaching one-on-one and group coaching. And for the next year, I will create also some courses, programs, workshops. So I'm going make also bigger things.
Excellent. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so very much for your service to humanity. Again, can't say that enough. What an honor and a pleasure it's been to be here with you and having you share your gifts so that other people can wake up to their own gifts. I'm so touched. I'm truly touched. Thank you. Thank you.